Beck, Juliet. It was such a pleasure writing the article with you. Right back at you. So what's the verdict? And as much as I would love to just give those tools to Beck blindly, what? Back to reality now that the deal in the article are over. But how can you go back to reality when your feelings are still overwhelming you? Yes, today we are back with the next part of the Valentine's Day project on the Episode Xoxo app. If you haven't seen the other ones, catch up on the playlist right here. Our girl Juliet, she's trying me. She's testing me. It was the end of their deal. She had such a good romance with Beck. She was finally opening up. She was learning to love because, she didn't do love. Love was just not happening for her because she was hurt by her parents in the past from their divorce and being in the middle of it. So she didn't really believe in love. But Beck is such a sweetheart. He has gone above and beyond. He has tried so hard to make her believe in love. And it was working. She was finally opening herself up, letting herself heal. Things were going really good. And then at the end, she pretty much said no. Juliet, you have to let yourself heal, girl. You're stressing us out. So let's see what happens next. Let's see how Juliet handles it, because we all know, even if she doesn't love Beck necessarily, she has such strong feelings for him. And it's such a shame if she lets herself bottle this up. And girl, I will pick the option that makes you get with him. You have no choice, Juliet. I am in control. But if you guys enjoyed the story and want some more Episode XO videos, please consider giving the video a like, as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Oh, sweetie, even Summer knows. She's like, sweetie, why in the world do you self-sabotage like that? I wish I knew. Why is it so terrible to actually like him and give the relationship a try? Why? Okay, let's be real. It's not easier like this because this is just complicated. This is just giving us complications. I don't see it working out. That's a lie. You don't believe it. Don't do none of that. It's too scary. That's the truth. This is way too scary for me and I don't know how to handle it. He deserves better and I just rather make this decision earlier than having him realize we don't work out when I'm already too far gone. Life is all about risks, Juliet. What you gain from giving is a try worth the significantly less probable heartbreak. How in the world is it more probable for us to have a happy ending than not working out? You two are perfect for each other. Stop being so oblivious. Summer, gather her. Get her. There's a reason Beck is the only person capable of making you believe in love. You fit. You're a match made in heaven. That kind of couple deserves a chance, okay? I can't, Summer, but you can. We keep hearing a lot of can'ts, but you can. So just let me be sappy and I promise I will feel better tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, then eventually I will be. I know you will, but it's not that easy. And you've gone through all my breakups with me, so I'm not leaving you. I'll be living here until you either feel better or decide to admit you love Beck and you want to be with him. You'll be here a long time for either of them. The funny part is, I just imagine Summer in your head being like, oh, I'm getting a place to live free. Are you complaining? Not at all. You know what? It's a win-win situation here, so. Morning, why the long face? I'm not having the best day. Tough week coming up. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Just fuel me up with coffee. Just for you this time. What? You had been buying your coworker coffee. Beck. Right. Oh no, it's just for me this time. Beck and I have finished the article, so no more coffee for two. I thought you two would become friends. Yeah, I guess we did. Just friends though, right? Yes. Good. Because I was wondering if you had any plans for Valentine's. Good morning. Oh, and Beck shows up right behind her. The sensor went off. He said, no, that is my Juliet right there. Beck, hi. Hi, Juliet. Sorry to interrupt what I'm sure is a very important conversation. The sarcasm. I just want to get my coffee. Black coffee, right? It's coming right up. So, do you have plans for Valentine's, Juliet? You shouldn't eavesdrop on others' conversations. Please, the whole coffee shop heard him ask you out. I barely even paid attention. But seriously, you should accept the invitation. Beck, you made me addicted to this coffee. We'll have to make different schedules so we won't run into each other here every morning. We don't have to avoid each other like that. You asked me to leave you alone. I don't want it to be like this. It hurts to see you, Juliet. I miss you and we haven't ever been apart. So maybe I need to stay away from you. There's your coffee. Great, thanks. Bye, Juliet. Uh-oh. So about Valentine's. Can I get back to you on that? Sure. Oh, Asher, I feel bad for him though, because he has a real crush on her, and it's like Beck is right there. Stop. You don't want to go on a date with someone else. Obviously, I don't. Why are you? Don't hurt Asher like this. Of course, I don't want to, but maybe Beck is right. Perhaps I should go. You shouldn't. Beck is the only person you should be going on a Valentine's date with. Lower your voice. We shouldn't even be talking about this here. We shouldn't talk about this at all. That way you can pretend it never ever happens. Not talking about it doesn't erase your feelings for him. Exactly. Plus, the thing is if she goes on a date with Asher, that's not fair to Asher because if Juliet wasn't won over by Beck, she clearly is not going to be won over by Asher. She got along so well with Beck, and that took weeks of getting to know him, weeks of all that stuff, and they already had a connection, whether they realized it or not, with a rivalry. They were always kind of meant to be something. Asher is such a sweetheart. He cares for her secretly. He pines after her, and it wouldn't be fair to go on a date with Asher. I mean, for all we know, maybe it works out and the birds are chirping and Asher is the actual one for Juliet's, but I don't know. It's Beck. I think it's Beck, but we'll see what she does. Girl's about to get messy, but you know what? We're going to see what happens. Summer. Shh. Gosh. Juliet. Oh, Beck. Henrietta wants to see us in 10 minutes as soon as their meeting ends. Oh, okay, good. I'll see you in there. She went zooming off that screen so quick. I'm sorry about her being so stubborn. Don't worry. I had a feeling she was going to do that. Wait, I don't believe her. I don't believe she doesn't believe in love. She's just scared and I just need to be patient. Lucky for us, I'm not going anywhere, so I just need to find a way to make her less scared back. But for that, I need to know the exact reason she's scared. I thought you were giving up on her. I would never give up on her. See, that's why we gotta stay loyal to Beck. If you need some best friend intervention for whatever your plan to get her back is, I'll be here. And Summer is such a good bestie. Thank you, Summer. Thank you for not giving up on her. I wanted to congratulate you both on the article. I'm delighted with the way everything turned out. Okay, we've forgotten practically the whole story that the article is actually a thing. It's just been dating simulator for these two people. So they had a job, actually. And I'm very excited for the Valentine's edition of the magazine to come out this year. Thank you for allowing us to write it. It was a great experience. I'm sure it was. And Rita's like, I'm sure it was. I caught y'all at the wedding, so. And I think if anyone deserves praise for it, it's Beck. He really put all of himself so the article would turn out the way it did. And I'm pleased you chose us to both write the article. I'm happy you two managed to work out your differences. Something to add, Beck? We both put equally as much of ourselves so the article will turn out right. Juliet is a fantastic writing partner and the brain behind the idea for the article. We make a great team and I loved working with her. Oh, great. Let's hope our readers love the article as much as I do. Juliet, can I have a quick word with you? Sure. You wrote a little bit about Beck's grandparents, right? They work at a flower shop. They own it. Even better. I think the story is adorable and I would like to cut it from the main article so they can have a little one for themselves. Really? Absolutely. Oh, that's sweet. I would ask Beck to write it, but I think the outside view of the whole thing is a better fit. You want me to write it? Yes. Of course, the deadline is shorter because, well, we need it like right now, but I'm positive you can do it. It's supposed to be a little article. You can interview them and let me know if you need any other resources. You know what? Why is she like this? Interviewing that might be, can't anyone else write this? I mean, Juliet, you're testing me, girl. It's been back and forth. I know you were hurt, but it's like, girl, like it's your job. She's a little too picky with these articles. We'll just say, why me? That's an odd question considering you're one of my best journalists. Of course I would trust you with this. Is there an issue? Beck and I aren't, Girl, oh, I understand. But I also understand you both promised me this thing between you two wouldn't interfere with your work. I did promise that, so gather yourself and get it together, Juliet. And keep your promise, Juliet. Ouch. Yeah, let's add to this whole situation and have the tightest deadline ever. I feel like I'm being punished. Your boss is believing in you, so they're giving you stuff. I don't know. I feel like this could help your career in the long run. But okay, though. But you said Beck's grandparents are lovely. They are. And that article is a great idea, and I want to write about them. But I'll be reminded why Beck and I didn't work out the whole time. And why is that? He wants a love like their grandparents. His blueprint for relationships is them. And interviewing them will only reinforce that Beck and I can never be them. Or maybe you'll interview them and realize that what they have is precisely what you want too, with Beck. You do, don't you? Yes, you do. That doesn't matter, S. It didn't work out, end of story. Because of you, Juliet. Because of you. She's acting like there's some outside, like, it didn't work out. It didn't work. Girl, it didn't work out because you didn't even try it. I love Juliet, but also I can't stand her. Beck deserves someone better. Beck wants you, Juliet. I need to contact Beck's grandparents to see if they want to meet with me. Okay, why don't you do that? Let's get you a little outfit on first. Ruffle black skirt. That's cute. That's classy. And then the floral jumpsuit. This would be cute because it's a flower shop. I prefer the classy one, the black skirt. But I feel since she's going to a flower shop, this could be appropriate. This would be kind of a cute little like, see, everyone's wearing flowers. Okay, this worked out. Hello, Mrs. Dune. I'm so glad you agreed to meet with me. Please call me Magnolia and anything for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry Edgar can't be here for the interview. It's fine. I'll just ask you a couple of questions I need for the article. Amazing. But first we should catch up. I want to hear everything about you. Oh, please. I need to pry on details. He doesn't tell me anything. Oh no. She's stuck. Mourning, looking for someone. Yes. How sad is it that the highlight of my day is running into her at this coffee shop? It's actually sweet. She's not in the office till later though. Isn't she? No. She's interviewing your grandparents for an article. She's what now? Henrietta asked her to write an article about them for the Valentine's edition. Didn't they ask if you were okay with it? Yes, but I didn't know it would be Juliet writing it. I need to go. Why? I know my grandparents all right. They'll be the ones interviewing her and it'll make her uncomfortable. Oh yeah, Magnolia's out here like, spill the tea, honey. And Juliet is not one for that. She's like, love, I don't do that. Thank you for telling me. You can have my coffee. Oh, Summer's like, okay. And then he came asking for help for the flowers for you. So it's evident you two aren't just friends. And you make such a beautiful couple. Please save me. Hey, Beck. Back to the rescue.